I got there we go. We're rolling. Hi, Felix. We're doing a live today. It's my lunch hour. I'm live on TikTok on my phone, and I'm live on Tube on my laptop. So, anyway, I'm here for, I could give you guys close to half an hour or so. Hi, Alicia. I did have lunch already, so that's good. I'm off and roll. I actually ate today. I do that a lot where I forget to eat. Just got to get comfortable in my chair. Hi, Lane. Lane made it over to Tube. Oh, Felix is there too. Thank you, guys. I haven't looked at my hours yet today. Let's see where we're at on that. Also, I did order Harvey a sheet. I broke for um for in training. They did ask that he have one. Those things are so expensive. It was like $100, but he's got to have one. So I bought it just a little bit bigger, but I did get green. So I got a nice forest green color for him. Let's see, where were we at on Tube? We were at 2,698 public watch hours. We got to get to 4,000. So we're at 2,700. We got to get to 4,000. So if you guys need something to do, peruse through my, YouTube videos, watch them, rewatch them. I have a couple of things sitting on my GoPro that I need to edit, but honestly, I might redo them. I need to get past this perfectionist part of me, and I need to just do things. Oh man. I got this one from Schneider's. I actually got it 55% off. I really like the sheets that we got from Schneider's. And honestly, with their blankets, it's second to none. They have the adjustable on the shoulder, and I really love that. So I did get it from Schneider's. They had a big deal sale thing going on. Hi, Heather. Hi, Melissa. Has he behaved or practiced his jumping skills? I don't know if he's practiced his jumping skills yet. So I did ask the trainer. I checked on him not yesterday, the day before. And I said, is he being good or is he being a little shithead? And yes, Melissa, I have the live going on Tube currently as well. But I asked him, I was like, is he being good or is he being a little shithead? And the response I got was, he has a lot to learn, but he'll be okay. And I was like, yeah, he can be impatient at times. And they said, yes, but he will figure it out. So I think he's definitely exhibited some impatience and some, probably pushing the boundaries a little bit. Harvey is a very forward thinker. He's very he's like no fight and he's all flight, if that makes sense. So horses they're two types of reactions. They're either fighters, so they're going to brace and they're going to puff their chest out and they're going to bite, they're going to kick, they're going to get nasty. They're fighters, or they are flighters, meaning they're just going to run away from the situation. They want nothing to do with it. Harvey is very much more a flighter than he is a fighter. He just runs. So he's that him jumping out, he just wants out of the situation. So he is a very forward mind, very, I don't want to say anxiety, because I don't the anxiety he exhibits is very in line with young horses. It's not out of the norm. They want to be, thank you, Nicole, so much. That's why he trusts. Yeah. He's like, oh, the fence will break. I can go right through it. And he just goes. Ember is a fighter through and through. Ember will fight to her death. You pick a fight with that mare, you got to just find a good spot and just call it good and just get away from her. She is the most stubborn mare. She will not run from anything. She doesn't run from things. She doesn't panic at things. She why were you sorry to be talking about fair, Mrs. Flynn? Oh, I mean, I can't think of why you'd be sorry about that. Hi, Robbie. But anyway, Ember's a fighter. Taz, Taz, I think it depends on the situation. He's not really he's a dummy in terms of if he doesn't want to do something, he'll be a turd. But he'll eventually do it. And he's not really a spook and scared and run away kind of thing. So he's a little bit yeah, a lover. Taz is a lover. Welcome over to Tube, Melissa. You did it. Hi, Bree. But yeah, Harvey's definitely right now but that comes in time with training too. You develop their mind and you expose them to things. And oh, I love this shirt. It's from Amazon. I have two. I have one in like a minty green, and then I have this one. It's like maroony. Oh man. But anyway, it's okay, Mrs. Fun. But anyway, I just popped outside and threw him some extra hay and checked on him, and they're fine. Taz is fat. He is overweight. It rained a ton last night. We had a huge storm come through, so we are not doing anything with the horses outside. It's all puddles. It's just water laying everywhere. Taz and Ember are on turnout 24/7 now, so they have 24/7 access to the pasture. They come and go as they please. Ember come outside for a little bit this morning, and then she went right back in. She was like, "Yeah, no, I don't want to be out here." So they don't want anything to do with the outside right now. It's like mid-30s. Are we fat shaming again? Taz? Yeah. Taz is like, gosh, he's a barrel. He doesn't even have a wither. You know, he's just a big boy. He's a big boy. I hope the ground dries up too, Brie. I really do. Hi, Michelle. Welcome in. We're doing pigs this year, prospect beef, and then the girls want to take the horses, they said too, to fair. That's what they want to do. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But wasn't he losing weight? He was. And then I ran out of first cutting hay. So now he's on second cutting alfalfa, which is very protein and calorie rich. And he's not upset about it. Oh, the horse skipped ab day. Oh gosh. So I know, like, when the girls had Taz and Ember out the other night, they took him out and I was watching Ember move, and Ember's so out of shape. He's not terrible. Because Taz is very physically active, like in the pasture, in a stall. He plays with toys, he does things all the time. Ember is not in shape at all. Like, I was just watching her move, and you can see in her movement, she doesn't have a whole lot of control when it comes to like lifting her rib cage up and trying to collect and everything. She's very out of shape. And now that's probably mainly because like she had a baby. Yeah, that happens. Couldn't really do anything with her last year. So I would say that's a definite thing. But just slowly but surely, it's just like a person getting into shape. You just have to start. You just have to start, and you have to get after it. So she'll get there. Trying to think of where we're at. Okay. Not touching any of those. Oh, hi, Ange. Welcome in. What else do you guys want to know about? I just posted a video on TikTok, so that's off and rolling. I got Harvey's folder together this morning, so that started. I can't believe we have to have his, like, I have a folder. I have a folder for him. That's crazy. I hope everything goes good this year. I did figure out too, where's my notebook? I know a lot of you like to know this stuff too. So he's going to be going to the Get Spotted and then the Freedom Special down in Indiana in April. So I figured out I'm starting to figure out the costs of like what it's going to be approximate, because I gotta pay him ahead of time. What's my favorite stud? Ooh, RIP. That's a good one. I don't have a favorite stallion. When it comes to choosing a stud, the stud has to be the right fit for the mare. Not every stud is the right fit for the mare. You got to cross-reference disciplines, breeds, genetics. So I guess I don't have a favorite stallion. When you travel to shows, will you be getting a hotel? Nope. I will be taking Bertha. That's the plan. So these two shows, the Get Spotted and the Freedom Special down in Indiana, I will not be attending those. Harvey is going to go and be a big boy, and he's going with the trainers, and I will not be there. So I won't be there for those. When we go to the MSU shows, that's a couple hours for me. And this may seem completely stupid, but I am going to pull, at least my plan is, to pull Bertha down there empty. Why would I do that? That seems dumb, right? Well, there's a couple other gals that are going, and I've opened up my trailer and I told them, like, hey, if you want a place to sleep that has AC, has heat, and has a fridge, because that's kind of, it's kind of important. I was there, like, I've slept in stalls at horse shows, and, you ate cold peanut butter and jelly and or DoorDash or whatever. So there's a couple of gals that I'm friends with at the Harvey's trainer. So I told them, like, listen, I'll bring my big trailer and you guys are more than welcome to stay with me. We'll split the camping fee 3 ways then. And then they have a fridge and they have AC because some of these shows, it's like 80, 90 degrees out. So who wants to sleep in a stall or sleep in a stock trailer or, they can, they can get like hotels if they want to. But I've told them, like, if you want, you're more than welcome to stay in Bertha with me. I have the room because as of right now, there's no intention on the girls going with me. I'll go by myself. And then that way we can all just bunk in together and share space. We can make meals together and it'd just be cheaper for us to eat, cheaper for us to stay, stuff like that. So I'll take Bertha to the Michigan shows. If you don't know, Bertha is my Lakota horse trailer. I bought it last year. It's a 4-horse with small living quarters. We call her Big Bertha. And fun fact, I just refinanced it because when I'd been looking for about 2 years and I found her and it was like the most inopportune time to purchase it, right? Like it was just like, anyway, I made the jump. I bought it. I knew it was going to be expensive. And I was like, I just got to fight through till interest rates come down and then I'll refinance it. Interest rates finally came down. I was able to refinance it. When I refinanced it a couple weeks ago, I'm going to pay it off 2 years sooner. The payment went down by $100 a month and I'll save $30,000 in interest by refinancing it. That's stupid. 30 grand. Dumbest thing ever. So I knew it was expensive to buy it, and the interest rates were high and whatever. And that's what I was like, I just got to get through to refinance. It finally came down. I was able to refinance it. Boom, save so much money. And I have it set up so I pay a little bit extra. I pay on it weekly and I pay a little bit extra high than what the minimum payment is. So I'm actually supposed to pay it off, I think 2.5 years sooner than the maturity date or something like that. But anyway, I'll take Big Bertha down though. And then I'll have all of my show stuff, all of my clothes. I'll have my own bed. I know it's expensive. Like if you're a person that shows horses, and you don't have a trailer with living quarters in it yet, and you're like, it's something you want to do, but it's expensive. So you're not sure yet, do it. Once you have your own space with your own bed, your own bathroom, your own food, your own dishes, like there's no other, it's the bee's knees. It's the coolest thing since sliced bread. I don't know how else to say that. Like I would never go back. Hi, Grace. Harvey's doing good. Last time I had asked them was a couple of days ago and had to come get my points. Thank you, Lane. I appreciate it. So if you guys don't know, like what Lane is talking about with the have to get the points, TikTok runs off of a point system. Every time you tap the screen and you send likes or you send a goal, like a gift goal, where you just got a flash goal. So 13 different people need to send the little TikTok music note thing. It only counts one per person. So you can send multiple, but it's only going to count one per person. But TikTok, hi Rihanna, TikTok goes off of points. I earn points based off of if you're sending me likes, if you're commenting, if you're sending me gifts, that's how I earn points. And that's how TikTok determines if my live is successful or not. So if you don't want to send a gift, that's fine. You can, type in a comment. Hi, Amanda. We love comments. We love hearing where you're from, what your weather is like. You can simply say hi. You can send an emoji. Or if you don't want to comment, you kind of just want to be a silent person, you can just sit here and tap the screen and do a little finger fatigue for me. And I would love that. We try to get this up as high as we can during lives. So if you just tap, 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 that helps us, guys. Got to send my heart each time. Yep. We also earn points if we join your free fan club. That's true. Look at Lane coming in here with all the, you got it. Points for comments, gifts, the team heart. Oh, you have storms in Tennessee, Lynn? We had them really bad here in Michigan last night. Oh, thank you, Amanda. If you ever have questions, just ask. Lane, I know you put us on mute. What? Oh, man. Late is like all up in this. What is your TikTok? My TikTok is if you go to TikTok and you search for Whirlwind Ranch or you search for Invited in Red, you can also search for Taz the horse and you would find us. We're at 279.9 thousand followers. Oh, that's exciting too. Let me share that. So, on TikTok, I have 279.9 thousand followers. On YouTube, we're just under 3,000. On the gram, I hit 10,000 today. And then also on the Book of Faces, I hit 90,000 today. So hi, Mackenzie. I'm glad you're here. I was pretty excited today that I hit 10K on IG, 90K on FB. I'm just under 3,000 on Tube. And I've been hovering around the 279,000 on TikTok for, probably a year, I think, by now. Yeah, TikTok shop. We love things. TikTok shop. Buy things for your friends and family and TikTok shop. Yeah. So we're like all over. Just level 32 in front of me on the Tube. You guys, you too. Oh, Jody, the Tube is it's the app that you go to watch long form content. TikTok doesn't like it. Hi, TikTok doesn't like it when we say the names of other platforms. So if you see YTube or you, and then it's spelled funny or it sounds funny, or we call it the Tube or we call it the Tube of You, it's the red play button app. TikTok will give us restrictions and will limit on if we mention them on TikTok. Tubi's a good one. Does Harvey have a registration name? He does. Harvey's registered name is That'll Leave a Mark. So I've put it out there. It's on some videos that his registered name is That'll Leave a Mark. It is official now. Hey, there you go, Ange. Nice. I want to do like an official video, like introducing That'll Leave a Mark, but I'm waiting to do that until it'll probably be May, honestly, when I'm at a show with him. He's cleaned up, his mane is banded and it's chopped off because we're going to cut his mane. And then he's all shiny and sparkly and stuff and whatever. So when he gets all cleaned up, we're going to do like an introduction, like introducing That'll Leave a Mark. That's going to be my dude. I only have about 5 minutes left on my live though here, guys. So we will have to wrap it up quick. Sharon's from Jackson. Oh, okay. I think that's Dolce. Is it Dulce or Dolce? I feel like I want to say Dolce. Anyway, the watch hours, we are just under 2,700. So we're like at 2,698 on Tube. Oh, that sounds fun, Mackenzie. I love grooming doggies. My dog, Teddy, has been a little bit sad lately. So I've been kind of keeping an eye on him. He seems a little down in the dumps. He's like 9 or 10. He's an older dog. Be going live on Friday for Harry's birthday. He's turning 3. Okay, well, do you want to see my planner? You're going to love my planner. Here's my planner. Look at all that crap. There's so much. Jolene's got driver's training and softball on Friday. I don't even know what I'm doing. Like every single week I'll try. I can't guarantee that every week it's like there's something. There's some meeting or there's something or there's who knows what. You should create a live event, Rihanna, like schedule it out so that way people know ahead of time. Dolce. Yep. Dolce de leche. It's Dolce. Okay. That's what I thought. Hey, look at that. We made it to 5,000 likes. We're over 5. Yeah, they grow fast. Taz is 4. I don't even know how Taz is 4. Oh my gosh, it's packing day for Lane. Hi, Izzy. So Harvey is going to be in training for as long as I can afford it. I'm going to be completely honest. The more you interact and the more you watch my stuff and you tap and you send me likes or you send me comments or you send me gifts, watch my videos and stuff. You go to Tube and you watch there. You go to the Book of Faces and you watch there. The more you engage and interact, the longer I can keep him in training. I'm going to be completely honest. Like I might only be able to keep him in training for 2 months and I have to bring him back home and just hope that it was enough and I can continue from there. I want to keep him there as long as possible. I have to be able to pay the trainer bill though. Trainer bill starts at $900 a month. Now, I am more than happy to put in the work and do the work to earn the funds. We have avenues if you want to like sponsor a class or something. You want to send me like $5 to pay for something. Um, so in my subscription on TikTok, I'll do videos, and I'm gonna do one here pretty soon actually, where I break down like the cost of each show, and then it like if any of my people wanted to send like shavings are $9 a bag. So I've had people say like, "Hey, I want to pay for your shavings," and they send me $40, and they're like, that covers your shavings for the show. Have a good time. It's never necessary. Please don't ever think it's necessary. It's not. Um, but that's what I've been asked to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. Same thing like I did last year. But he goes into training for as long as I can afford it. And when I can't afford it anymore, he comes home. When Taz was in training, I had to make the decision of, do I pay for the shows or do I pay for training? I opted to pay for the shows. I pulled him out of training. I couldn't afford the training anymore. It was too expensive. So that was what I did. And it's worked out really well for us, that situation with Taz. So can I do this for school? I'd love someone said I'd love to pay for your book. Honestly, like, you never know, Nicole. Depends on what you're going to school for. Like, you never know. I've received so much help from my following. They've asked me, hey, how can I help? And I was reluctant at first and I didn't want to do it. And then I kind of got bullied into doing it. Lane, Felix, Alicia's in on that too. Stinkers. Anyway, so I was like, hey, listen, we want to help. How can we help? Like, whatever. So I've given them the avenues, and they've helped. Like, I plead the fifth. Yeah, sure you do. But anyway. All right, guys, I do have to log off because I have to go back to work. This was a short live, I know. I did just post a video on Talk. Go check it out. Please watch my videos on Tube, see what we got out there. And there's going to be a whole bunch more following, like coming this summer, like, that we're going to put out on Tube. So make sure you go subscribe on Tube. It doesn't cost you anything. And then you can see our longer form content that we're going to do at shows and stuff this year. So, all right, I'm headed back to work. You guys all have a great day. If you're not a subscriber on TikTok and you would like to be, it's $2.99 a month. It's as low as I could put it. And I'm going to put a little bit more personal information in there about Harvey and his training, journey. And then that's where I'm going to start breaking down the shows and the cost and stuff. And, that's just where we get a little bit more personal when it comes to all this stuff. Anyway, never necessary though. You guys all have a great day and thank you for being here.